Whenever you're ready.
I was working at McDonnell Douglas, and right around August 30th, one good friend of mine come in and asked me if I wanted to look at a car, because he knew my favorite cars was a 4950 and 51 Merc. That's the years I was growing up in, and I loved the cars back then, and I love them now. So he threw me down a thrifty nickel from Evansville, Indiana, and I told the guy, his name's Forrest Allen, I said, that's got to be a piece of junk. He said, well, go call him and find out. So I called the guy over in Evansville, and my wife and I made plans September 2nd to go over and look at the car.
1998.
1998. And by the way, that was her birthday. So we rode the 200 miles and looked at the car. It was sitting there, and my wife looked at me and said, Dave, you got to buy it. I said, wait a minute, let's check her out. So we checked her out and make a long story short on that, we drove it and we bought it. And 2 weeks later, the gentleman towed it to our front door. It was running. He said I could drive it. I didn't want to. I wasn't familiar with the car. I didn't want to drive it 200 miles, and he brought it in. It was made September 17th, 1951, here in St. Louis. Was shipped to Texas. An older couple had the car, put 40,000 miles on it. They both passed, and it got into their estate, and another gentleman bought it and put 20,000 on it. The gentleman I bought it from put 2,000 miles on it and went back to Henderson, Kentucky. And he worked in Evansville, Indiana, so that's how I went over to Evansville to take a look at it. So I'm the fourth owner. It's got 68,000 original miles. Everything's stock as a rock, with the exception of it's got mellow tone dual exhaust on it, lowered 2.5 inches. Radio, everything works.
Had it rewired.
Rewired from bumper to bumper.
6 volt.
6 volt, kept the originality. Got 3-speed on the tree with the overdrive. And original upholstery. And that's about it. Still got the original undercoating, never been rusted, no body work, been repainted, re-chromed one time. So
So that's the story.